She's attacking growl. Oh, it's Monday. I hate Mondays. It's like the end of a holiday day. They should call it end of holiday day. Just take your legs to one side, keep the shoulders down. And then just walk your feet, keep it to that side so that it's on top of each other. And keep dropping the legs down. And then bring the knees in 90 degrees to your hips. So bring it in a little bit more. You can press it down. Keep the shoulder down though on the opposite side. So don't lift that up because you've got that 90 bend. You can put your hand on your hip, the thigh, to squeeze you down on the outer leg. Oh, sorry, I'm yawning. And then rotate it back to the middle. Walk your feet to the middle. And then just drop them normally to the side. So do the first drop first. Keep the shoulder, other side. Keep the shoulder down. I'm still asleep. I slept better than I thought I would. Now walk that top leg on top of the bottom leg. Keep the knees dropped to that side and bring the knees in 90-90 to your hip. You can press it down with your hand and hold that. And bring it back to the middle. Feet underneath your knees, and just do a few spinal curls to wake your back up and down, up and down. Keep the tummy in, just loosen up that spine. So we'll twist on our backs, twist on our hands and knees, twist in the air, twist standing. We'll do a lot of twists. Keep spinal curl. It takes a while for that lumbar spine to wake up. And neutral spine. Okay, Louis, you can skip this one. You can keep your feet on the floor. Otherwise, you can bring your hands out again, knees in a block shape, and then just stick your feet out a little bit. And then again, just go from side to side.
Can I try it there?
Yes, okay. But hold it. Don't go down. Don't go to the floor.
Right.
Keep a 45-degree distance for everyone. Keep that tailbone tucked up and in if you come over. Navel to spine feeling. Shoulders down. And back to the middle. If that was okay, you can straighten out your right leg, keep the knees squished together, and you can drop to the left. Don't go all the way to the floor. Keep the shoulders down, hold it there, and bring it back. Switch sides, so straighten out the left leg, drop towards the right, hold it there, and go to the floor. Keep your tummy in. Back to the middle, switch sides again, all the way down. No, not all the way down. Don't listen to me, it's Monday. Bring it back, switch legs, other side. And back to the middle, hugging your knees. Big hug in, just circle your legs in your hands. And then into the other direction. Big hug in, roll up to seated and come up onto your hands and knees. So we're going to do the twist where we hook our elbow into our legs first. So go down, keep your bum down, keep your ribs more or less on your legs. And then take your left hand, arm, and wedge it between your legs so it squeezes against your left leg. And then put your other hand on the left shoulder. So right hand on left shoulder. So that we just do the twist, and we're just going to twist that elbow. You won't be able to go far because that arm that's wedged in is keeping you from twisting anything other than your thoracic spine. And bring it down. And twist it up. There's not a lot of give in your thoracic spine, so don't try and force this too much. And down. And up again. Keep the ribs down. Keep that opposite rib, the left rib on the left leg, and down, especially now. So switch hands, put your right hand on your right shoulder like this. Keep that arm wedged in between your legs. Keep that rib down and lift up into that twist. And bring it down. Thank you, Bubbles. Lift it up. And bring it down. The tail is on my face. Lift it up. And bring it down. Hands onto the mat. Push your bum down as far as you can. Wiggle it down, wiggle it down, wiggle it down. Stretch it out. And just walk out into a child's pose. And she's catching my hand. You think I'm bothering her? And bring it tight. Bring it back down, back up to the top. Okay, so rib down. So wedge your right hand in between your legs. Put your left hand on your right shoulder. Make sure the rib stays down and twist up. You're not going to go fast. Bring it back down. And okay, look what you're doing with my hair. Lift it up. Bring it back down. And twist it up. Bring it back down. Okay, now put that left hand on the left shoulder. Keep your right arm wedged in and lift it up. Bring it down. Lift it up. And bring it down. Lift it up. Bring it down. And onto your hands and knees. Wiggle your bum down and walk into child's pose. Bubbles, 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 bubbles. She's done with me. Onto your hands and knees. Knees underneath your hips, hands underneath your shoulders. Keep your navel to spine. So keep that tummy tucked in. And we're just going to lift up the right arm into that twist. And we're going to thread the needle without putting the shoulder down. So you're going to thread the needle through and bring it back up. And thread the needle through and bring it back up. One more time, thread the needle through and bring it back up. Back to hands and knees. Neutral spine, lift the left hand up and thread the needle through, don't put the arm down. And up again, and through, and up, and through. Back to neutral spine. Push into a cat stretch and just rock forwards and back with that cat, keeping the tummy tucked in, the back rounded out. And back to hands and knees. Tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. Walk it out. Okay, lift up on them toes, push back, hold that. And take your legs wide. To the side of the mat, push back, and we're just going to take the left hand over the right bit of your leg, wherever you can reach, go into that twist. back to the middle, other side. Back to the middle. And then push it forward into a plank because your legs are wide. And do that plank twist we usually do. So lift the right hand twist. And back, other side, twist. Back first side, twist. And back, other side, twist. Back to the middle, push back to wide-legged downward dog. Hold that. And we're just going to do that downward dog twist again. So right, left arm over the right leg, or the other side, it doesn't matter, you're playing both ways. Twist. Back to the middle. And twist. And knees to the floor. Wiggle your bum down into child's pose. Okay. Okay, so the funny twist I saw and tried but failed is a hovering knee twist. So let us get ready for that and just I can't play it with my hair. Okay, so a hovering knee twist. We're gonna walk our hands forward a little bit, then tuck our toes under, hover the knees above the floor, and all you're gonna do is take the left knee and kick it towards the right hand, back to hovering knees, other side. But drop your bum into that twist, and it's just like so. Nice and easy to follow, you okay?
Yeah, we have to do it at the same place though, because otherwise we're going to go into each other.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready? Onto your hands and knees. Walk your hands forward a little bit. Tuck your toes under and hover. So hover, 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 get comfortable. So you're going to kick out you're going to twist, lift up your left leg, twist towards the right, and then lift up the right hand. So start with that twist and then lift up the leg, kick it out.
Bottom leg, top arm.
To the middle, yes. Back to the middle. Other side. Back to the middle. Other side, back to the middle. Back. And keep doing that. Roll on the foot. And just keep. And back to the middle of the knees. Push it forwards to a plank. Back to downward dog. Lift up your right leg. Hug it into your chest. Bring it to the front of the mat. Keep the back leg lifted. Lift up into a high lunge. Hold that high lunge. Shrug the shoulders back. Arm next to your ears. Open up. Right arm forward, left arm forward, right arm back. Sorry. It's a twist as well. Now take that left arm next to the right leg and twist your top arm up. Rotate back to the middle. Now right arm forward, left arm back. You okay?
Yeah, I'm just confused.
Listen.
Sides.
Listen. Back to the middle. Hands together. Left elbow over right knee. And then put that left arm next to the right leg again. And take that top arm and bind it behind your back. Hands to the mat. Step it back to downward dog. Just walk it out. Click your ankle. Forwards to plank. Knees to the floor. And wiggle your bum down into child's pose. And then come up onto your hands and knees again. Arms a little bit forward. Tuck your toes under, hover the knees. And start to do your twisting again. Keep the knees hovering when you come back. You put the foot down, you don't have to stay stable on the ankle. Back to hovering knees. Push it into a plank, keep the tummy in, downward dog. Lift up your left leg, tuck it into your chest, bring it to the front of the mat, and lift up into high lunge. Shoulders down, arms up. Okay. Twist, right arm forward, left arm back. And hold that twist. Now bring that right arm to the outside of the left leg. Lift the bottom arm up. Rotate back. Woo. To a high lunge. Left arm forward. Right arm back. Lift it back up to the top. Hands together. Right elbow over left knee. And twist. Drop that right arm down and bind the left one behind your back. Lift up your shoulders. Hands to the mat. Step it back to downward dog. Take the legs wide. Left arm on right leg. Twist. Back to one leg down dog. Other side. Twist. Back to one leg down dog. Forward to plank. And twist. Wide-legged plank. Back to the middle, other side. Back to the middle, first side. And again. To the floor, knees down. Child's pose, wiggle it down. And then back onto your hands and knees. So we're going to do that simple twist again first. Your tummy tucked in, knees underneath your hips, hands underneath your shoulders. Lift up the right hand. Keep the hips stable if you can. And thread the needle through. Back to the air with that right hand. Shoulders stacked. Thread the needle through. Back to hands and knees. Other side, lift up the left hand. Oh, my twist is very struggling from this side. Thread the needle through. Lift it up. And thread the needle through. Back to hands and knees. Okay, just sit and relax. So the next one is exactly the same move, but with knees lifted. So if your back is sore when you do that, put your knees down. Yeah, because it's more important to do the twist than it is to cover it up. Are you ready?
Sure.
Onto your hands and knees. Tuck your toes under, lift up your knees, and we're doing the same. Twist, thread the needle through without falling. Don't collapse into your shoulder. So the standing shoulder is nice and strong. Back to hovering knees. Other side. Twist, thread the needle through. Twist, thread the needle through. Back to hovering knees. Just go in and out with your knees. And knees to the floor. Child's pose. Slide onto your tummies. And we just collapse down. And you can put your hands next to your sides or wherever. Don't worry too much about pushing your chest down. And maybe just control it a little bit. You're going to lift up your left foot. And then you're going to take that foot over to the right and take it as far up as you can. Put that foot on the floor if you can. Hold it there.
Are you there, so not? It's supposed to be it. Like this.
Yeah, like that. Bring it back. And just keep your chest lifted because it's quite sore rolling back. And then lift up the right foot. Take it over. See if you can put that foot down. If you squeeze your bum, you can. Just hold it there. That bum is cramping. Cramp up. And bring it back to the middle. Sorry, I'm just kicking out my knee. My knee is cramping up. Okay, lift up the left foot again. And we're going to go over to the right. Squeeze your bum. And back. Other side. And back to the beginning. Slide your arms down your sides. And we're just going to lift up into a back bend with our arms pushing back. So you're kind of reaching back. So just lift up your chest, reach back. Just hold it there. Nice little back bend. Now slide your arms forward next to your sides and push back to a cat stretch, child's pose. Wiggle your bum down. Cat hair after Bubbles' little visit. Wiggle your bum down. Wiggle anyway because it's nice to just wiggle like that. And then onto your bottom you go. Okay. So we're going to have one leg bent in nice and close to your bottom and the other one just out straight. Oh, look at you being all nice and close. Go hug it in. So you're going to take, oh no, I'm so sorry. You all have to do the same side. So hug in your right leg.
It is, luckily.
So switch if you did just did any leg.
Well, we are the opposite on putting.
Yeah. So right leg in and just hug that in. Now you're going to take your left arm and just grab around that leg and with the right arm behind you and just twist into the leg that you've got. And you can grab it and twist it. And rotate back to the middle. And now if you can, you bring that same arm over in between your shoulder and that leg that's in. You can take the other arm back, keep straight, and twist again to that space. A little bit more difficult. And let go. Take this leg over the other leg with that foot on the floor on the opposite side. And again, do that same twist. A little bit easier. Don't feel as crunched. Now, some people manage just to bind this. I can't. So if you're a binder, please go ahead and bind away. I cannot bind. I am too big. And rotate back to the middle. Take this leg and slide it down the mat. Bring in the other foot nice and close to your bum if you can. And then grab the right arm and just twist. So this is the easy twist into that. Keep nice and straight. Use that back arm to keep you up and not lean back. Now take the same arm over that knee and twist. This makes it a little bit uncomfortable. And rotate back to the middle. Bring this leg on the opposite side of your thigh, your bottom, and then take the right arm, bind it again over the left knee, into that twist and hold. Keep the tummy in and just hold that twist. Some people's backs goes like runs up the spine. It's a beautiful sound. And back to the middle. Yay! Cross your legs. What's the time? Cross the legs. Again, you can do your half lotus. Again, you can do your half lotus. Just make sure your ankle is okay. If you do this, sit up nice and high. And just relax. So we're going to just relax before we twist. If you are in half lotus, make sure that it's a relaxing half lotus and that you're not straining. Or if you're in full lotus, Sandra, just make sure you're not straining, but you never strain, so that's fine. Shrug your shoulders back. Close your eyes and then just put your hands in your chest into prayer position and just straighten out, pushing your chest into your hands and then straighten out your arms. Keep your head and chin tucked in forward and then drop your arms onto your knees. Relax, shrug your shoulders back. This is very yogi. Close your eyes, keep straight. Get comfortable in that position. And then you're going to twist opposite hand over opposite knee, which is a very nice twist after the twist we've done. Keep that chin tucked in and then bring it back to the middle. Drop your hands on your knees, palms looking up, but back very straight. So really try, tuck in that navel to spine. Try and lighten yourself on your spine as if you're levitating and your spine is in the air and you're not putting any pressure on it. Tuck your chin in a little bit. And with that lightness and straightness, turn towards the other side. Go into that twist. Chin tucked in, spine nice and light. And back to the middle again. Tuck in, navel to spine. And last bit of really trying to get that spine as light as possible. Straighten out, shoulders back. See if you can separate every vertebrae from your tailbone to your neck. And do like the perfect alignment. And then put your hands into prayer position again. Take a nice deep breath in. And you are done for today with our twisting class. I'm having so much fun sitting like this. I think I should learn to meditate.
I think I should work like this.
That's really comfortable. I'm really comfortable today with my light spine, levitating above the floor. Love it. I wish I could do a full lotus, but I think I'll injure myself. Okay, that is it. See you tomorrow for something